Hi guys, how you doing? I'm Jessica, the founder of French Sunnyside, a website on which I blend French learning, mindfulness and self-awareness. Today I'm here with you to tell you all about being present and how it can help you with your French learning. Are you ready? Let's go! So today we're going back to mindfulness more in its stricter sense. What is mindfulness? I would like you to pause a minute and to really take note of what comes to your mind when you hear this word, mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of becoming present to yourself with all your senses in the moment that is right now. That's it. The way you can practice can vary from formal practices, such as meditation, to informal practices, such as savoring, journaling, being in a place with just all your senses, mindful walking, we call it, mindfully cooking, mindfully taking a shower, mindfully learning French. So why is being present so important? Well, first of all, because it allows you to leave the past in the past and the future in the future. That means that whatever happened in the past, it's over, so you cannot act on it anymore. Whatever may or may not happen in the future is out of your control, so worrying about it is not going to help you right now. When you know that, you can be grounded in the present, where really there isn't ever a problem, is there? You come home to your body, to your senses, and your mind is calm, so you can finally see clearly. Now, please don't misunderstand me. It's not about erasing the past or erasing the future. Yes, we must use our past experiences to develop our wisdom today, and we must plan for the future, of course. But mindfulness helps you to do so with a clear mind. Now, let's say I've had a bad experience at school, which is true for me and might be true for you. So I was about 8 years old and this teacher was called Madame Donk. I still remember her name. She had blonde short hair and a very red face, and every time that someone in the class would make a mistake, she would just scream, and man could she scream. We were terrorized, we were terrified to make a mistake or just to open our mouth in the anxiety that we would make a mistake. Yes, this is a traumatic experience that I'm sure many of you have gone through, but it's in the past. If I'm not mindful, I could let that past experience linger into my present and still influence it. Consciously or subconsciously, it may still influence my learning experience today. It can make me still completely terrified of making mistakes, which is going to prevent me from having an enjoyable learning experience, sending me straight to a fixed mindset for the rest of my existence. With mindfulness, I can recognize the trauma, I can accept that it happened, and slowly disengage from the emotions that my younger self went through. With mindfulness, I can let it go and possibly bring some compassion to this teacher who was probably depressive, lonely, very angry, and some compassion to myself for having been through that, knowing that it had nothing to do with me. That is what letting go means. It's making peace with the past and letting it no longer affect us in the present. Another example is when we're stuck a little bit too much in the future. Now, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and sometimes people have called me control freak, especially in the past, and especially when I create and organize events. You see, I want to go over every little detail several times to make sure that everything is going to be perfect, and I elaborate a plan A, and then a plan B if something goes wrong, and even sometimes a plan C. But guys, seriously, what a waste of time and energy. The probability that something that might happen will actually happen, it's so small that it's completely useless to plan for it. Now this is tricky because our minds think that it's a good idea. It says, well, if I plan for the future and for every possible worst case scenario, I will be prepared. The thing is, it's probably not going to happen. And even if something bad happens, it's likely to be something that you didn't even think of. So instead of worrying on what could be and what should be, mindfulness reminds us to concentrate on what is. That's it for today. I hope that this was helpful. I wish you a wonderful afternoon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!